like I just want to ask, like, do you learn vocabulary or you
Yeah,
just
I
you
learned
write down
vocab
vocabulary?
and I learned one vocab per day. It is
Okay,
my mantra, you can say. I don't rush with the vocab. I take only one per day,
okay,
one vocab, and I use that vocab in multiple times in my conversation, in my writing, and sometimes whenever I am writing something. So in that type, yeah,
okay. So, what word did you learn today?
yeah. Today is it is very easy, really. Mm, just
RELY?
no. Rule out.
Rule out. What
Mm.
does it mean?
It is
Ruled
a
out
phrase
means
to dismiss,
exclude something, exclude something.
to deny,
Yeah,
to reject.
that's what I
Yeah,
mean. Yeah, exclude. Yeah, rule out. Yeah, that's a quite good vocab word, I would say.
yeah.
Hmm. That's amazing. And where do you learn these words from?
Uh, Sometimes when I do reading, so I got get through with new words. So
Hmm.
with from there only I take.
Okay, that's great.
Hmm.
And what about your
Don't
listening?
search any particular word on Google's, and I don't take any vocabulary dictionary. I always go with this type because whenever we read something, there are some new phrases that we don't know, and if we take one phrase or one vocab out of that book, so it is always good for us.
Exactly, right. So when I watch, I'm not too much into reading, so I don't read, but I
Hmm.
listen a lot. So whenever I'm listening any kind of content, and if I come across any new vocabulary and word, so that time I try to find out that word's meaning. While
Yes.
from any platform like ChatGPT or Google, so I write down that word only, which hit my head like which gives a kind of vibe that yeah, I can use it in my conversation. So yeah,
Yeah, actually, it happens. Na, sometimes we note down so many words, but we are not able to make it fix in our mind. है
right,
ना?
and we hardly use them.
Register any particular word in your mind, so you should give proper revision to that word.
Right.
Yes,
And we memorize so many words that we hardly use them. And
yes,
then why to remember these many words if you're not using those in your conversation? Just
yes.
simply learn one or two new words daily, so that would be quite good.
And deliberately use those words in your conversation if you have learned
Yeah,
one. Yes.
yeah. You can create that kind of scenario or situation where you can use that.
Even I have noticed that if I take one idiom or one vocab and I just use that vocab three and four five times regularly in my conversation, so it becomes part of my active memory also.
Okay. Yeah, right. But the same problem I'm facing these days that I do have a lot of vocabulary and I know the meaning of those vocabulary and those words are in my diary and in my mind as well. But when I'm having any conversation, then I just pull out the basic vocabulary, so that's the problem. I just want to use, the kind of fancy, not fancy, like quite good vocabulary, advanced vocabulary, but I
Yes.
just end up using, basic vocabulary. So that's the problem I'm facing.
Actually, when we deliberately use the particular word, that time only we will be able to use that word in our conversation fluently.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, and the one thing that I'm gonna start from now on, like I would, I would keep my diary in front of me while having the conversation. So if and I just take out one to two words that I want to use in that conversation. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna do like this.
Yeah, it is also a good way. In this way, you are giving proper revision to your vocabs.
Mm, right.
Yes.
And I do
And
not make,
if we will not use the vocab, that then automatically it removes from our mind. So it
mm,
is better to use it rather than
Yeah,
lose it.
yeah, exactly. Absolutely, you are right. So how's about your practice? How's your practice going on?
Yeah, my
Like
practice
these
is
days,
going.
are you consistent these days? Are you
Yes,
regular?
I am consistent. I do conversation on daily basis. If sometimes I am not able to make any video, so that time I prefer to go with audio one, so that the practice should not be stopped. Yeah.
Exactly, right. I also do the same. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
And
I don't want anyone, I don't want any day to miss, my this conversation because it's not good. You should maintain your consistency. You should not be.
on interest. Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, what are your favorite hobbies?
I listen to music a lot. So
Hmm.
whenever I do, like if I'm studying, if I'm solving something, when while I'm studying, so I, put on music on play. So and whatever I'm doing, I just play music and I enjoy that. Listen to the music. Sometimes I sing. So
Wow. What kind of music do you listen? Means who all are your favorite singers?
my favorite singers are KK, Sonu Nigam, and yeah, and in females, yeah, Shreya Ghoshal. If you have heard of her name, Shreya
Yes,
Ghoshal,
yes, I
Sunidhi
have heard.
Chauhan. So these are my
Yeah.
favorite. I do listen to lot of singers. So these are my few of my favorites.
Mm.
You can say.
Yes. So, do you love soft music or rhythmic, long
Yes.
music? You think?
Yeah, something like soft and soulful. I don't want that, like party songs and all that. I don't like those
Yeah.
songs that much, but I listen to love songs and romantic songs and sometimes soulful
Yes.
songs.
Whenever we are at home, totally alone, and we are in the habit of listening music, so that
Mm.
time we always prefer to go with the softer one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. Mm. Yeah.
Because it
And
just
some,
give relaxation to our mind, to our soul.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We feel relaxed sometimes and
Yeah.
yeah, right. And I also listen to the, that old classic songs of Lata Mangeshkar ji and
Retro
Kishore
one,
Kumar.
like 70s,
Retros. Yeah, right.
70s or 80s, you can say. Yeah.
I don't have interest in listening these modern music because there is nothing in modern music, I guess.
Yes, actually, if we just think about the previous time, so that time lyrics were too good and impressive.
Yeah,
It seems as if they are somewhere connected with our life.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like uh,
And
we can.
nowadays, um, there is hardly any song that touch our heart to listen
Right,
again and again.
right,
Yes,
right.
so there are good singers,